seem much more definite than truth. One person's vision of truth can be another's crock of shite. Hey, why is that, Lars? Because as a great thinker, I suppose you deal with truth all the time. Are we scared of it, or are lies just better fun?
I think you're shirking the issue, Mike.
And what issue is that?
Telling the truth.
You want the truth, Lars?
Well, I think we should be on the level.
Okay. On the level. I'm a van driver. Freelance. At the moment, I'm delivering for a company in King's Cross that mass produces cakes.
Cakes?
Yes.
As in cakes?
And trifles, yes.
You deliver cakes?
Out of the greater London and home counties area. They offered me the Midlands too, but I said no.
You're not the burglar?
No.
So everything you've told us tonight is just a lot of pork pies.
I was in the army, and I did witness the deaths of 3 people, but everything else, yes.
You told us lies.
Right the way down the line.
Very typical.
Oh, why did you feel you had to lie to us?
Well, I didn't feel I had to. I just wanted to.
I mean, have we intimidated you somehow?
No.
Well, because I'm sure no one's meant to. I mean, is it a class thing? Because like I said, I'm very nearly the same class, and I'm Welsh.
He lied to us because he's a nobody with a shit boring job.
Yeah, that must be it.
Oh, Mike, did you think it might make you seem more interesting?
Paige, I still think that if you ever decided to opt for a life of crime, that you'd be fantastic at it. And if you ever need a van driver or any kind of a sidekick, I'm your man.
Thank you.
Because just from lying about it, I think I'm beginning to develop a bit of aspirational fantasy in that direction. Do aspirational fantasies generally start out as lies, Lars? Because just to come back to telling the truth for a minute, I'd like to ask you something.
Far away?
Do you believe everything it says in your book?
Absolutely.
Do you live by it?
Of course.
You think you're the god of your own psyche, John?
Who isn't, Mike?
And you think you can control your own destiny and everything just by wanting it to happen?
I follow the primary life force instinct.
Sorry, which is?
The instinct of I want.
Okay. So don't you think you might be living a lie?
Why would I think that?
Mike, you haven't even read it yet.
You're right, so help me with something. Supposing it was my aspirational fantasy to come here and join your party tonight. As a nobody with a shit-boring job, suppose I thought I could change my life by eating with you kind and shining people here. That if I were to join you at your table and somehow leave a different man, what would your book tell me to do?
It would tell you to be audacious.
Right.
It would tell you to do or die.
Do or die. Right. And supposing, once I achieved my fantasy, been accepted at your table and treated like your house was mine, supposing I found that the shining people were actually hollow and lost and alone. Suppose I found that for all their glittering ideas, that they were twice as empty and miserable as me. You see, what if my aspirational fantasy turned out to be shit in my hands? What would your book tell me then?
Well,
it would say, put me right if I'm wrong here, Lars, it would say you've actually achieved it. When your fantasy loses its allure, you move on.
Yes, but what to?
The next step, the next aspirational fantasy.
So I'd just be chasing a bigger rainbow?
Bravo, Mike. Go on, Hal, stop brooding, open your envelope.
No.
Oh, go on, why not?
I don't like your game.
Such a sulker, isn't he? It's just in fun.
I bet.